Good afternoon. My name is Nyambura, your business coach, and today I want to take you through a short lesson on how to become rich and successful, or how to become wealthy and successful in a godly way. Because it is in the will of God that we become rich and successful. Because the Bible says that to those, blessed is the man that leaves an inheritance for his children. So blessed is the man that will live well for his third generation. So it is in the will of God that we become successful. It is in the will of God that we become prosperous and wealthy. But how do you become prosperous and wealthy? How do you become successful? The first way, which is the shortest way, it is coming from a rich and a successful family. By being from a rich and a successful family, you will inherit wealth. And that way you become rich through inheritance. But how many of us are from the rich and the successful family? How many of us have an opportunity to inherit wealth? Very few. So this leads majority of us to the second way on how to become rich. And my second way on how to become rich, it is through becoming an innovator or through innovation. When people hear about innovation, they freak out. And that's why I came with the third way to become rich. And this is thinking outside the box. Thinking outside the box and innovations are the same thing. But majority of us, when we hear about innovation, we are like, I am not an innovator. So to bring this topic closer home, I brought about the third way to become rich, and that is by thinking outside the box, which equates to innovation. And I want to give you a simple illustration. And this illustration, I know all of us we're going to relate. To those of us who love meat, I am one of them, the meat lovers. We all have, or majority of us have, all know of a simple thing we are calling the double grilled pan. I think every home has a double grilled pan. Do you know why the double grilled pan has become so popular? It is because of our appetite for meat. And so someone sat and thought, why don't I make meat grilling easy? Why don't I bring meat grilling closer to home? Because everyone wants grilled meat. And a lot of us do not have that time to go to eateries to have our grilled meat. Or at the eateries, the grilled meat is expensive. So someone came up with a double grilled pan. It is the most popular thing in the kitchen today. That is innovation. That is thinking outside the box. Just the other day, when Corona knocked on our door, everybody who owned a car and was out of the job thought of an opportunity to sell merchandise. And so all of us drove to the markets, bought eggs, bought oranges, bought carrots, bought peas, bought all kinds of merchandise, and went to the roadside and parked our cars, and we started selling. This was cool because it shows when we lost our jobs, our survival instincts kicked in. But do you know what? That will not have made anybody rich by doing so. They can attest. None of them has become rich. None of them has become wealthy. None of them will become successful by doing so. But at least they'll be able to sustain their living. So what will make a difference between them and us? And there is a difference of becoming successful. By sustaining your family, you're not successful. You're successful in the small way. And you can be successful and wealthy to an extent that you're leaving an inheritance to your third generation by innovating. I want to give a simple illustration another illustration that all of us are going to relate. How many of us in our homes, in our rural homes, in our small plots that we've bought, is in the mad rush for the avocados? I don't think there is a family without an avocado tree. Where I come from, at my home, we have 5 that produces more than 1,000 each. So what is going to happen 2 years, 3 years down the line when 10 million or 100 million avocado trees will be planted and their fruit will be ready? Because all of us now are thinking on how to plant avocados because there is a promise to sell for export. And I'm calling the innovators and the young men and women, this is the high time that we train ourselves, we get the skills to extract oil. Because whether you like it or not, avocados are going to flood in the market very soon. So we need skills to extract oils. We need people to come up to fabricate machines to extract those oils. We need factories. You don't need a big factory. We need people to start setting up factories to do avocado oil. You can do an avocado soup. You can do so many things with avocado. But if we sit expecting that we're going to do export, we are going to end up poorer than we started. We are going to have the avocado trees being cut down and being used as firewood. But it is an opportunity for the innovators. It is an opportunity for us to think outside the box. I've given 2 illustrations. And in our second lesson and the subsequent lessons, I'm going to give you different ways. For instance, do you know you can add value to eggs? Just the other day, eggs were retailing at 250 per tray. And do you know you can add value to eggs and sell them the same tray and sell it at 500? This is the kind of the mind trigger, or this is the kind of the stirring that I want to give everyone, that we go back to innovation and not doing business for sustenance, but doing business to become successful. So thank you. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for the subsequent lessons. Thank you and bye.